Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the viewers who are watching from various parts of the world. Some of you, it must be morning. Some of you, you must be watching at night. And we will love to be here for you. And as we said, raat ho ya din ho, koi farak nahi padta. But we are here for you through Parul M. We started this whole concept of celebrating womanhood, not just one day. And that is why I have wonderful people coming on my show, inspiring us, all these women who have been, whether in the corporate world or they are into business world, and they have been wanting to share with you what did they do, what were their struggles, what did they do, and how they came out of certain things which they thought is a challenge, and today they're able to really work around. Of course, challenges never stop, but still they have got the skill that yes, they can really kind of work through those challenges. So before I welcome the guest today, I was going through a saying somewhere, and I thought I should read it out because it really sums up a bit of हमारे दिल की जो बात है. As a woman, I feel it really sums up something which a woman will love to relate to, right? So it says something like this: ख्वाहिश नहीं है हर कोई तारीफ करे, ख्वाहिश नहीं है हर कोई तारीफ करे, लेकिन कोशिश यही है कि कोई गलत ना कहे. So a lot of us who work with women and who are the working for so long with women entrepreneurs or homemakers or homopreneurs, whatever name you want to give, or working women, we always know that somewhere or the other, all of us keep looking for approvals. Is it okay that you look outside for approval? Is it okay that you wait for others to accept you? Or is there a theory that you can have self-love, self-acceptance, and self approval to be the main pillar of your life? So without taking that much time, I have another very dynamic lady out here who started her journey as a CA, and this is not what she started her journey with, but today she's really helping so many women in various fields, and she herself says that education is what she believes in as a very important part of our life. So without taking much time, Usha, welcome to Parul M. Powerful Me.
Thank you so much, Parul. Absolutely honored to be here on your show.
Awesome. And it's my pleasure because I'm learning so much from each one of you, because so much of common, challenges we all face as working women or women entrepreneurs. And awesome part is that if we can inspire each other, that is the whole idea. I feel that, the more we can inspire each other and uplift each other, we really don't need any external so-called factors to bring us out from our challenges. So without taking much time, Usha, please tell us more about you and what exactly you are doing now.
Yeah, so I'm a chartered accountant by profession, started as a career in the corporate world, in the IT sector, telecom sector, manufacturing sector, and now co-founder of Zara Haat Fund, where we help women entrepreneurship. So it's for women, products or services by women, or managerial positions being women. And this is the first fund which started off for helping the women entrepreneurship in the technology sector. And from there, realizing that, what actually doesn't really work out for women. And in that front, it's been quite a journey to help the women to believe in themselves and to know what's most important for them.
All right. Okay. So Usha, just because as you said that you've been working with women entrepreneurs, I think for sure you can help us to understand, if you if you have to highlight 2 to 3, what are the 2 to 3 major challenges you feel women entrepreneurs face in today's world?
Yeah, so I think women by themselves are multitasking, and they're dealing with a lot of stress. So I think if you look at it holistically, I think they need to be very communicative about sharing their burdens, delegating, and believing in themselves. Because I think once they are able to do that, then I think everything starts working. Because it's not possible for a one-man show in any work, for that matter. Whatever you do, you need support, you need co-creators with you, and then you also need to believe in others who can actually make things working for you. So it's all about trusting yourself, trusting others, and helping yourself grow and uplifting others in the process.
Very true, very true. And you said beautifully. I think 2-3 words which I'm picking up here is the delegation. Very important. We try and become those macho kind of, matlab, hum sara jahan ka boj hamare kandon pe, and I am going to do it all. And obviously, end of the day, you're so tired, right? And then sometimes we go back and say, yaar, ye world itna expect karta hai mujhse. So I am also a firm believer, Usha, where we believe that, somewhere we have to respect or create boundaries, and somewhere we have to learn to even honor those boundaries, right? So it's a very important choice which we have to make as entrepreneurs, especially as you said that we are multitaskers. So that's a good thing. Actually, it's positive, no doubt about that. But even in multitasking, I was reading somewhere that doing one thing completely focused and then doing other thing, then multitasking doesn't mean that you are into 20 things and you're not reaching anywhere and you're completely tired, right? Yes. So how do you help them, Usha? What do you do exactly?
So what I believe is to identify your strengths and stick with them, and what you don't know. Like, many of them don't know finance, and especially if they're not from the financial background, they struggle with finance, and yet they will not delegate. They want to handle it themselves because they don't trust anyone. So it is all about identifying your strengths and identifying the strengths of others as well. So discernment is a very key area where I think every leader, if they are going to be entrepreneurs or whatever, even if they are going to be employees, if not just employers, the art of discernment is very, very essential. And art of discernment is just not about taking decisions, but it's about understanding yourself, understanding others, understanding your ecosystem, your environment where you work, so that you're able to take rightful decisions. Decision taking may not be very difficult, but taking rightful decisions is very important. And then how you communicate to your team, how you are able to carry them along with you and execute. So being very focused on, I wouldn't call it as a goal, but I would say being focused on your journey and how you want to tread that path. Because I think goals, everybody is clear, but how do you tread that path which is joyful for everyone?
Amazing. And as you said, that as leaders, so many times we get burned off, right? We completely get burned out because we are just trying to correct everything. We are trying to do everything right and perfection. So I was reading somewhere, and we've been having this common a common friend who speaks it a lot, says that perfection is a myth, progress is the key, right? And in this process, we try to be best in everything, which sometimes drains us completely as a leader and as a entrepreneur too, because the realistic part is things can go wrong in spite of you doing the best, right? So so Usha, just tell me, I mean, in your journey, because you also had a beautiful journey, of course there were ups and downs, like you, I mean, even I had so many ups and downs. I run 2 to 3 businesses. Kabhi kuch hota hai. Sometimes self-esteem used to come down, or still sometimes things happen that you feel, oh yaar, matlab, kya kare types, right? So I want you to please share with the viewers when, as you said also earlier, that aisa nahi hai ki sab kuch hamesha badhiya hi chalta hai. Sometimes there are really low moments. What do you do, Usha, when such moments come in your life? What will you like to tell the viewers also, that if things are not okay, what can they do to be hooked and not get deviated?
So it's all about building your inner strength, the fortitude to go on. I think especially in today's scenario with all these uncertainties happening, it's very easy to just fall into a trap of what to do and how to do it. But I think building your inner strength and fortitude, and also, again, I would say it's self-belief that yes, everything that happens for the best. To believe in that, to have faith that that the best. And sometimes we try seeking solutions from others, but I think all the solutions lie within us. Is just going deep down and understanding the situation, vis-a-vis ourselves, vis-a-vis the global scenarios, and then trying to pivot ourselves to what is best during that time. And of course, I think dedication and I wouldn't call that as hard work, but in terms of your commitment, to what's most important to you. And I think once you're at it, things do shape up. It may not be exactly as you want it, but I think it eventually shapes up much better than what you expect it to be.
True, true, very true, right? And you said such beautiful words out there that, most of the time, we are seeking approvals from outside. We are seeking that somebody will hold our hand and pull us through. But yes, if it is happening, great. But end of it, as Usha said very beautifully, end of it, the answers have to come from within. It's your journey, and the journey is all within. And once you get that knack of stirring your own strengths, working on the weaknesses you feel are coming on the way, right? Otherwise, I first, personally, Usha, I'm not very great in maths. I never liked maths too much, and numbers have never been my at all my forte at all. But when I started business, of course, there was a need for certain things to be known. But trust me, how I thought was that, of course, I will learn it as much as is needed. But I did not started reprimanding myself, because I have lovely people and CAs like Usha who will love to help me. So she has her expertise. Why don't I collaborate with somebody whose expertise are what I don't have, and I add value to something I'm good at? So I always feel that, as a coach and a mentor, I keep telling to my, my clients too, that really that was an old fashioned thing. That's my belief, that अपनी strengths को strong करो, अपनी weaknesses को strong करो. मुझको नहीं लगता, अगर वो weaknesses आपके रास्ते में नहीं आ रही हैं, and they are not really hitting you, why don't get your, intelligent people in that area in your team and be smart enough to move on? What do you say, Usha?
Yeah, self-belief. So if you believe in yourself, then I think you will believe in others and what they do. And so it's all about inclusivity. Collaboration is the key, which I would say for every entrepreneur. If you want to be successful in your business, you have to look at how you can collaborate. I think the competitive mode, I never believed in competitions anyway. Yes, healthy competitions are good. But I think competing with your own self, of your own yesterdays, that what is it that you built today that you can actually stand on? What is it that you can actually progress with that, what you've built in, right? I mean, you have assets that you've built in over a period of time. And what are those assets? Can you bank on them? And can you really lead your way forward with those assets? And those assets, can they help others in your journey, to uplift them and to create that purpose and meaningful life?
Super.
So in business is just not a transaction. Numbers are just not a transaction. To go deeper into the numbers, to understand the behavior of the transactions, the numbers, it's very interesting. It's actually very, I would say, mystical,
Yeah, I know. It's coming out of a CA's mouth. My God, numbers can be mystical. I can't believe it, but Usha, for me, it can never be. But I can understand from where you are coming from a CA. Imagine she's saying numbers can be mystical. Wow, amazing. It is more like that. But great, Usha. So tell us lastly, just to wind up, what do you think, what this community, because we have lots of viewers who watch it, and we are spreading this word around that uplifting, every woman uplifts another woman. We all can celebrate womanhood completely. We don't need one day in a year to celebrate women's day, but it's celebrating womanhood. So tell us, Usha, how can this community help you, or what is your ask from this community?
I would, the ask is that any problems that you face, I don't have the solutions, but to direct you towards solutions that best suits you, to figure your solutions out for your own self. Yes, I'm there to provide that compass. And I just would say one thing, that I would feel shameful if women can't be helped. And if there is even one single woman there who's actually feeling low, that there is no one around her, I would feel shameful about it. I just would want every woman to know that there is an ecosystem here. There are people there to support you, help you, and make sure that you're successful. Believe in them. And then take help, in case. And it's not that, we sometimes feel obligated about things, but it's, and I would say that it's not right to provide solutions to people, because each one's journey is their own. And so how do you direct them to their own inner core, inner compass that can lead them through? And I would love to, show that compass to them, to own it up and to use it as and when they need it.
Superb. So my dear viewers, awesome to have Usha as a support system, as she said, that I don't want any woman to feel lonely or sad, because they have to just stretch their hand, and there are enough support system. Trust me, there are sometimes your own family members, sometimes their own friends. If that's not okay for you, there are mentors, coaches, leaders like Usha who are ready to help you out there. So Usha's number is right there, written on the screen. Please, whoever wants to connect with her, want to take her guidance, want to ask her certain questions, and feel that if they are confused, can they be helped? I think that's a wonderful work what Usha is doing. So amazing. And absolutely, we have programs where we help women create powerful life of their choice by mentoring them, coaching them. So reach out. Don't think you're alone. It is really, really not a problem to just say, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Sometimes it's okay not to be okay. You can be tired. You can be sad. You can be feeling low, and it's all right. Just ask for help. Have a friend to whom you can just pour out everything without deciding that, okay, the judgments or the perceptions of people, right? So on that note, thank you, Usha. Thank you very much for coming on my show. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
And you bring so much of energy and such a calmness, as you said, mystique feeling you get by numbers, but your presence only is making it right there on the screen right now. So it will be really honor. It's an honor to have you, Usha.
Great. Thank you so much, Parul, for this wonderful, bringing up this wonderful show and yeah, the wonderful group and team that you have. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate what you do. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So my dear viewers, please like, subscribe and share this video. Like, subscribe and share so that Usha's voice, all our voices can reach out to more and more people. And whoever wants to connect with whoever you have on the videos, their numbers, their websites, those who have websites, please feel free. It's just a call away, and you can just transform your life the way you choose to be, right? So thank you for watching, Parul M. Thank you, Usha, for being here. See you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you all again next time with another wonderful speaker. Thank you so much.
See you all. Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.